Okay, we're in. Successfully connected. All right, hello guys. Hello, hello. About to start now. Okay, let's let's get ready to rumble. All right, so we're gonna work on a few kicks, different kicks. Um, gonna work on kicks along the rail for one pocket game. That's very important. So we're gonna place the ball slightly away from the rail and have different angles and try to work off that. So here I would probably want to hit the second rail first. So it's a two rail kick. So let's try to see how it works. Not terribly bad, but I didn't get in there. So what I'm looking for, not only to make a ball, not to sell a next shot to my opponent's pocket. So I'm putting a little bit of right English on it. I don't like it, so let me go straight at the ball. Because it's really hard to control where you hit this. Here, it's much better control. So anything that is so far away from my pocket is really hard to bank. You have to be so precise to hit that ball so accurate, which is, yeah, really hard to bank. So when you have a shot like this, don't kick it, just take it out. So I gotta cut a little bit more, but it comes with the price because you might leave a bank. So that was perfect because I hit the second rail right on the money. So I hit the first rail, second rail, and I got in there. So I got to cut pretty much close to a point. Hold on, guys. I got a text coming in. Let me check that real quick. Hold on, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. All right, here we go. So I still kind of want to hit the rail right here before the ball. So I will sell out the bank most likely. So that is a very dangerous kick here for if you play in one pocket. So let's try to hit it a little bit softer and see what the results are. And let's hit the center ball. Much better. So that's very acceptable. That's all right. All right, so hit the center ball. If you're not on the rail, hit the center. So we slow the cue ball down a little bit. Well, sold out the bank. So let's see if my opponent can make this bank. Oh, pretty close. Yeah, my opponent can make this bank. All right, so let's work a little bit longer on this ball. We got to get the finesse and the feeling. I like that. Yeah, a little bit harder maybe. That's not good. That's not good because my opponent can bank this ball like this. Done deal. So speed is very important with this kicks. You can't roll the ball out too far. All right, let's tune it down a little bit. Center ball. Sold the bank. Yep, now this is another bank. Let's slow down even more. That was perfect. So it has to be very soft, gentle touch. So we don't roll the ball out too far. We get close to the pocket, make it or miss it. It must be in a straight line. Like that. That's 2 in a row. I hope you guys hitting that like button and subscribe button, right? And there are a couple other buttons that you can hit. All right, so that's good. Let's continue shooting that with that speed. So we'll learn how to hit this shot properly. Look at this, 3 in a row. All right. That's 3 in a row, guys. We're on something here. Nope. And sold out the bank. Yep. So hit it a little too hard. Okay. So let's work on this a little bit longer. Then we'll move the ball further up towards my pocket. Center ball, nice and smooth. Nope. Left the bank again. No good. Nope, left the bank again. So I'm getting too far behind the ball. Perhaps I gotta cut a little bit less. And that's the result. Not bad. Hard to bank this. What your stuff? Оно как стояло, так и стоит.
It was in the fridge over there.
All right, so here we go. Got to tune it down a little bit. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Can't kick that one out. Not too bad. We're on it, guys. We're on it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That's a foul. That's a foul. I think. I didn't see the contact, but. That's a foul and a bank. So it's 50-50. It's a very dangerous shot. You make some, and you're gonna leave a lot of banks, or you can foul also. So let's do 3 more and move on. Unless you go hard and get the ball out of there and play a two-way like this. Then I miss completely. Okay. Like that. You can do that. That way for sure. Try to get lucky and get that ball completely out of there if you miss. So if you're lucky, you're okay. Or you can roll it back to his side. Okay, no good. So let's get the ball on the second diamond. Actually, let's get back to the first diamond and get a different angle, tougher angle, like here. So that is much tougher to make. Not bad, huh? For a first try. Okay, we'll take that. All right. All right. Hi, Frodo. Welcome back. I'm working on the kicks for a one pocket game. So I kind of got lucky first time. Those are, in my opinion, very low percentage shots and dangerous. Not too bad. I like the outcome. Slow down. Yep. That's the problem. That's the problem. All right, a few more of this and we'll get closer to the, and we get on the second diamond. I like that. Not terribly bad. Nothing wrong with that shot. Hard to bank, hard to cut. Not bad either. Let's see. Okay, so let's move this ball closer to the second diamond and get a shallow angle like this. And try to kick it from here. Much easier. It's going to be much easier than from here. So when this ball is off the rail slightly, it's very safe shot on this super shallow angle like this to kick it. But you can't blast it. You have to just kick enough to get to the pocket. Oh, I hit the second rail. But still not a terrible outcome. Yep, second rail again, but still nothing wrong with this. So I'm cutting too much. Yep. So this is like already a 60% shot. Maybe 50, 60%, not bad. There's nothing wrong with that. Foul and a sellout, not good. Got to be more careful than that. Can't just let it go. Got to be focused on every shot. Not good. Just got carried away a little bit, guys. Here we go. Yep. Nope. And a possible sellout. Yep. So a couple more here. Let's kick one more in. Has to be. Whoa. Come on. Was so bad. I hit the point. All right, not too bad. Not bad. Can bank this, got to kick it out. So it's worth taking of a risk here on this shot. Can we bank this? Can we bank this, guys? Let's see. Close. is. All right, so that's good. Now we're gonna kick from the spot pretty much and see where that's gonna take us. Terrible? Not so terrible, actually. I'm hitting too much ball. I gotta cut a little bit more. A little bit more. Not too bad. But making this shot becomes much harder from this angle. 1 out of 10 maybe. Yeah. Cut more, cut more, cut more. All right, not bad. But at least we're kicking it out of there in a safe way. Maybe not so safe. Slow it down a little bit. So I got a little bit more cut, a little bit more. Just itsy bitsy more. Not bad. Good leave. Bankable, very bankable. Woo! All right, so now we're here on the third diamond, and we got the shallow angle. Let's try to kick it in. Yeah, this is so much easier. This is like 50% easier than the previous one. Yeah. There's no doubt it's a much easier shot. So, all right, now we're here. Back on the spot. So, here we go. I'll take it. I'll take that result. So I'm shooting slightly below center. Nice and smooth stroke. Oh, that's not good. That's foul. What happened? It's not bad either, but he's gonna go like this. So that's okay. Oops. What am I doing? I'm going wrong way. Okay, I got you. Wrong way. Cut in more instead of... Yeah. All right. Not too bad. Slightly more. Nope. too much. So stay with the same aim. Excuse me. All right, so that's a tricky shot here. Not good. Not good. So what I did, I hit a little harder, and the angle shrunk. So I was just feeling it, the speed. So this is a tricky shot from here. Not that easy. So speed needs to be right. No English. And we have to hit it so precise in front of the ball. It's much harder with this angle. Yep. So I'm trying to hit right here, and I go a little bit short. So I'm going to add a little bit more power to shrink the angle. So when we add power, we shrink the angle because the cushion absorbs the ball and spits it out. Instead of just bouncing the ball with much more speed, angle becomes narrow. So here we go. That was a little bit too much, but that's all right. Became a two-rail kick, huh? Okay, we got this. So let's do a little bit of like a two-rail kicks. So we have to hit the 4 ball. Yeah, don't touch the 3, huh? I don't like this. This is a little bit too. Here we go. That's much better. So I split this distance going to the center of the pocket and the parallel the cue ball was a touch of right English here. So let's see. Yep, right on the money. All right, so what I'm doing here, guys, is let's do it this way. So for example, we need to see, okay, let's switch them. We need to see the 3 ball, but it's blocked by 4. So we need to kick it. But the easiest way to kick it is a 2-rail. You need to 2-rail kick. Hold on a second. Flip it. Focus. Yeah. Well, this is like a very simple stuff. It's not pro actually. I'm practicing those for one pocket game, so it's very important to have those kicks available. All right, so I need to hit the three ball, and the distance between cue ball and the three, I split in half, and I point my cue stick to the center of the pocket. All right, so now I parallel. I need another stick. Oh no, of course not. That's what I'm saying. I don't, when you play one pocket, you don't need to make the shot. You must protect your ball or kick it out safely. So that's what I'm saying. Those shots are tough, especially on that angle. So here we go, guys. So I split the distance between cue ball and three, and I parallel the cue ball to this line. So that's where I'm going to hit with the cue ball, with a touch of right English, and it's going to hit the three. So let's experiment and see if it's correct. If not, we can always adjust. So like half of a tip. Up, barely. Okay. I should mark them. So less English or almost none. There you go. Oi, oi, oi. Have you played on the... No, I never, Cal, I never played on wrestling table. You lot playing safe either. If you haven't figured it out yet, I'm a player. Well, I play a lot of safeties. When I play one pocket, 9-ball, a lot of safeties. Actually, I made a really nice video, very, short from the game about safety. So if you're interested, you can look at it. And this is about practice. Again, I'm just saying it again. This is not about showing what I can do or cannot do. This is about practice. So we need to mark them, that way we have understanding of how to adjust. I can kick this ball many different ways, but I'm working on specific solution, like a two-rail kick. So I can kick this four super easy with other things, but what if the ball is here or two balls is here and we cannot kick it, we only have a two-rail kick? So that's what we got to work on. So let's go back to this. So now I split the distance in half and I parallel the line, so it looks like I'm here. I'm not going to put any English, slightly below center, and I'm going wide. Okay, understood. Recheck. Yeah, I was aiming wrong. Okay, so I got to go about here. Same thing, no English. Closer. Yep. All right, we're going to hit it now. Yeah. All right, so we got that. So it's all depending on the distance between rails. Or we can do the same original aim and maybe add a very, very little of left English outside. So let's see. Close. Very close. A little bit more left. A little bit. Pretty much same outcome. So it's hard to control, so let's go back to just moving towards the pocket. Wow. I'm not catching it. So let me try a little bit this. Yeah, same spot. Unbelievable. Yes, I agree. That's what the practice is for, my friend. That's how we learn. All right, now we got it. So here we go. I actually use a lot of this. I use this system a lot in the game, in a real game. But this is like a very awkward angle. If we go like this, for example, it'll be much easier to hit because cue ball doesn't slide along the rail. So here we go. We'll split this. Let's try it. Close. Wow. Okay. All right, so what we learn is we got to adjust slightly to the right of our aiming point to make break 9 ball and see if you can run 4 balls. Yes, I can. I can run 9 balls, I can run 4 balls, I can run 5 balls, but that's not the objective of this practice. Here we're learning how to kick. That's all we're doing, my friend. All right, here we go. And again, here we're not showing what we can do or cannot do. Here we practice. That's all. And we're learning. This is all about learning and it's about practicing. All right. No more, no less. No bragging rights, nothing like that. Who's the greatest player of all time? Well, I can say it's not Efren. Efren is really good. But that's from the old school players. Modern players, Gorst, Filler. I'm not going to say Beato because he won the Worlds. It's one of without any attention to the cue ball position. Control the cue ball after the kick. Right. Okay. Yeah. Earl Strickland is one of them. Shane Van Boning, one of them. But there's so many great players out there. And now we're talking about the rotation games. What if it's one pocket? What if it's bank pool? Huh? It's all different. But if we talk rotations, I would take Efren, Earl, Nick Warner is out there, Shane, Filler, Gorst. There's so many greats. so many greats out there. And a lot of upcoming players, of course. Control the cue ball after a kick. Yes, I get it. Totally understand what you're saying, my friend. I'm going, if you see, I'm trying to hit it deeper and hit the 4-ball fuller. Or like this time, on my left side. So I'm just playing with slight adjustments here. Now, if I want to hit it on this side, here I go. Right? If I want to hit it head on, there's the shot. Yes? Not bad, huh? And if I want to hit it on the left side of the ball, my left side, you're right. Here we go. Not bad. All right, so let's work on a few short banks. We got to get them banks going. Just gotta stay focused and make a couple banks here. Hey Cal, hold on, let me read this. Gorst consistency, probably the best player right now. Well, yeah, 3 times in the U.S. Open final, 2 times in the World Final, plus he won USA Open and he won the Worlds. Of course, yes. But there's tons of Filipinos that are great. Filler is out there. Cole brothers, perhaps. All Cole brothers are great. Aloysius Yep just took the U.S. Open. That's one of the biggest titles in the world. There's nothing wrong with that. I've seen some amazing draws from professional players, like beyond human draw. And I tried myself to draw a ball. I'm not even anywhere near close to those professional guys, but it was just crazy how good they can draw. And they know that it's being waxed when it needs to be waxed, so they all know it. I'm sure they do know it. It's just a part of the game, I guess. I don't know. But I would say if that issue exists, the referee should never let the player to wipe the cue ball, put it in his pocket, and so on. Body hold, yes. Body hold, one pocket, great. Chua is there. Yeah, what about, what's his name? Slipped my mind. The Bull. With that crazy break. What's his name? Filipino. Oh, man. Forgot. Mike Massey. Well, the old guys, I don't think they would be able to keep up with modern players. If you look at Johnny Archer, you look at uh, Corey Deuel, they're not even, yeah, DeLuna, there you go. They're not even close. They're not even close. Any of those old school guys that started on the gold crown trees with the 5-inch pockets, they're not close. Afrin can keep up with the. I mean, yeah, you say he's old, but come on, doesn't matter. But he can keep up with Filler. No way. There's no way. Efren cannot beat Gorst. There's no way. It's impossible. Those modern players are like robots now. Yeah, you know, I met them all. All these guys I met. Oh, I missed one. I missed one. I met all of them. The Luna, Beato, Shane, Filler, Jason Shaw, Mika, Darren, Darren Appleton, Ralph Soke. I have pictures with Ralph Soke. I have, what's his name? Thorsten Holman. I never met Efren. Let me see. Here is Philippines. The tables are dirty. Humidity is terrible. So I think the waxing that cue ball in Philippines probably, if you're saying it's originated there, I'm not sure, but that would make sense because there's chalk on the table, there is humidity, the cloth is a million years old, the ball is not rolling very well. So what they do, they grease it up so make it look that, you know, it's flying. Maybe. But I'm sure it's like a trick that everybody or all the professionals or semi-professionals or the hustlers know about. And, you know, for us, it's just, I don't know. Does it matter for us? I don't think so. Not bad. I missed only one. Where's my new friend? I forgot what it was. Montgomery? Yeah, Montgomery Ball. He left already? But you know what we're joking about always? If you're born in Philippines, you automatically get Fargo 650 in your birth certificate, and you get that kicking system installed in your memory. Oh, come on. I believe it. I believe it. I mean, I believe it. There's people do all kinds of stuff to get better, to play better, to look better. You know, if you see that amazing 12 feet or 18 feet 18 feet draw, shit, it's like, wow, unbelievable. I want to do it like, I want to draw like that, but it's not happening. And if you notice, if you play in a local tournament in the pool hall or bar, the balls are beat up, dirty, scratched. You can't even draw it. It's so bad. It doesn't, the cloth is dirty and beat up. So it's really hard to draw a ball. So take the turtle wax or silicone or whatever, spray it. I wanted to try it, but I don't know if I need to. Well, because it's cheating, so hey, so what, you're gonna admit you're cheating and put your whole career on the line when you say, hey, I'm waxing the cue ball all my life? Okay, I don't think he's gonna do it. They all know it. If you take a brand new cue ball and you put it on your table, brand new, never been shot, and you try to draw, it's going to be a huge difference between the cue ball that you've been playing for a couple years. Huge difference. Well, absolutely. If the cue ball is slick, it's going to draw like crazy. I totally agree with you, Montgomery. By the way, where are you from? My new friend, Montgomery Ball. Do you guys remember that shot when Earl, I believe it was Earl, he draws the ball right from the rail. And it's just like amazing drawing. Makes the ball and comes back. It's just like impossible. Well, yeah, we can draw the lengths of the table. This is 9-foot table. It's not really, we can't draw a ball like that. But the draw that they make, it's just insane. It's insane. It's not human. I punched that bad. Come on. Too low, too low, too low. Too low. Low and slow. Anyway. Miscue. I'm gonna see a couple guys, like a professional guys, and I'm gonna ask them what they know about this waxing. They all know. I'm sure they all know. I'm sure it's been on for years and years. I'm sure it's probably came from 60s or 50s or something like that. They were trying to polish the balls. Somebody brought the turtle wax. Somebody tried to use a turtle wax on the ball, and they discovered that, oh, wow, look at this. This cue ball draws like crazy. So let's do it. And everybody started doing it. And that's all to it. Same spot twice. All right, let's cut less. Cut less. Cal, have you met Robert, my Filipino friend? That we're playing with Robert like on the weekends. So you think they have like a wax on their glove already, and they wrap the ball with the gloves. They can also have it in the pocket. Yeah, he's a super nice guy. Robert is such a humble guy. He's from the same city that Efren is from, Angels, basically. And he had a bar and pool tables there at home. Too wide, too wide, too wide. I choose my shots based on absolutely, absolutely. That's is the best example uh, of the percentages and values of your shots is a one pocket game. So percentage of making the shot and the value of this shot. So you have to combine all these variables and see what you want to do. A little too wide again. Professionals banking on average 30% of their banks, or making 30% of their banks. So you can figure it out. Us mortals, on average, probably 5%, 10%. No twist on that one. Too much? Nope. Looking good. Come on. I missed Chuo Aranas here. Well, you see, because in Philippines, you don't just come out and play a game. You have to play for money pretty much all the time. Every game is a money game, correct, Cal? So, it depends. So they trying to get an edge any way they can. Gloves, wax. I'll take that, but almost. Oh, absolutely. Cue ball control, of course. My very good old friend that passed away once told me, Vitaly, if you're not going to learn how to control your cue ball, learn how to shoot long shots. That was funny. That was terrible. So Montgomery, I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What is your game? What do you play? Rotation, 9-ball, 10-ball, 8-ball? What do you play? That was a punch. That was a terrible shot. Better, but not enough. Oh. Well, absolutely. So they trying to find the edge, waxing. I don't know what else they're doing. Hustling, sharking. It's all the same. We're all sinners. Cal, is it true that you cannot open a pool hall within 3 kilometers diameter around school? 6 ball. Wow, 6 ball. Interesting. What about one pocket? Where are you from, Montgomery? We play a lot of one pocket. We play a lot of one pocket. Oh, Alabama. Cool. Yeah, I go to Florida a lot, and I play local tournaments there on the ocean side. Around Palm Beach area. So what tables you play on, Montgomery? What is it, 7-footers or 9-footers there in Alabama? Here in Wisconsin, it's very rare you're going to find a 9-foot table tournament. Wow. That's interesting. Unbelievable. It's like drugs, huh? Pool like drugs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've never played in there. Most like I've been in Orlando, played there, and Boynton Beach area, Delray. Gandy. So 9-footers. Yeah, here it's hard to find. Always 7-footers, bar boxes. Yeah, I played on Gandy tables. They're out of business long time ago, right? The Gandy company. Everything is in perspective. Oh, come on. Really? My original, we had a condo in Delray area, and community pool hall has Gandy tables, kind of beige color. Yeah, but you know, Cal, I'm watching all those like little kids playing rotation, Filipino rotation, and 10 ball. It's just unbelievable how good they are. There's a lot of videos on the internet. 6 by 12. Like a British snooker table with the round pockets and everything. All right, the corner pockets are 4 inches wide. So this is, Brian, this is professional diamond table that's been used at US Open a few days ago. This is the table. So whatever Fedor Gorst and Aloysius Yep played on, this is the table. So people addicted to gambling, not to the game. I thought it's vice versa. People addicted to the pool. Interesting. I never thought about it, Cal. I thought people are addicted to pool, but it's vice versa. They're using the pool as a tool to gamble because everybody's around the players are gambling also. They're betting on players and all that, right? Ha. So it's like a casino pretty much. All right, guys, I'm gonna. Hey, Cal, what time is it in Philippines now? Are you like 12 hours? You're 8 o'clock in the morning? You know what? I never thought about it. I thought, honestly, that people are so into the game, so the game is more attractive than the gambling aspect of it. I'm going to talk to Robert. 9 a.m. Yeah, it's 8 p.m. here, so you're 13 hours ahead of us. We had a kid from Indonesia watching us when we were playing one pocket, so he was very impressed with the game. And Indonesia is 12 hours difference. All right, guys, I've had enough for today, so I thank you very much for joining me and being a part of my practice. Montgomery, thank you. Cal, I'm going to see you again, right? And stay away from gambling. That's not the way to make money. We'll be playing tomorrow. We have two strong players coming in, and we're going to play 9-ball, Montgomery. So we're going to play at 6 p.m. Right now it's 8 p.m. here in Milwaukee, so we're going to play at 6. Yeah, tomorrow, 6 a.m. we'll be here. So we're going to have Kurt and Paul. We're going to play round robin 9-ball. And as usual, we're probably going to play a couple of games of one pocket. So please come back tomorrow at 6 p.m., guys. Thank you very much. And I hope you hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you mañana. BPPA all day, guys. No, Brian, pockets are not huge. Pockets are just actually very tight compared to old tables that you see of these old guys playing. Pockets are not that huge. No. No, it is a professional table the way they come. This is it. All right. Well, tomorrow, just come watch. It'll be interesting game. You'll see safeties. You'll see everything, Montgomery. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell or whatever so it'll pop up. And we'll be here tomorrow. All right, guys? You take care, everyone. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow.